Hello and welcome to a new World of Warships video. This is a ranked game, as you can tell. I'm very DD heavy. DDs are mirrored on each side of Jutland, Yagumo and Kirikazi. They've got a Kronstadt, we got a St. Louis, so they've got a radar advantage. Musashi and Jean Bart versus a Musashi and Iowa. So this is pretty much the first ranked game I played in the new season, which is Arms Race. And I miss Arms Race. I used to like Arms Race as a game mode. I was a bit bummed when they took it out, so I'm happy to see it back for ranked. This is my first game. This is Tier 9 only, and this is me in the Jutland. The patch that brought this also brought the new CV rework, so you can kind of, luckily there's no CVs in ranked, but this is probably why you might see a lot of saturation of DDs in ranked so far, because one, DDs are good for capping these circles, and two, DDs are getting harassed to hell by CVs. So, for those who don't know Arms Race, if you can see here, game pops up. The first 10 minutes, there's no capture point, but you've got these little circles here which have buffs. There are different types of buffs. You have the one I'm pushing in now, which is going to be your maneuverability. The one with the exclamation mark is your concealment. There's also a heal. There's also a gun reload. And there's also a fifth one, which I can't remember, but if I remember, I will point it out. Let's do it. Basically, the circles last for 2 minutes. You just gotta be, if you're in the circle when the 2 minutes ends, you get 2 stacks of the buff. If you're within, like, I think it's about 8, 9k, might even be 10k. If we're in like a specific range of it, when it caps, you'll get 1 stack. So I'm sitting in this one, the maneuvering one, and when the timer runs out, I will get 2 stacks of the buff. I'm in range of the guy to the left of me in the concealable one, so I'll get 1 stack of his buff. I'm sorry, but as you know, replays and such, timers don't work properly with replays. As you see, the timer's got 0. The other cap points don't have timers on them because, yeah, they never work in replays. So Tier 9, my aim for Tier 9 is I have to go into them with this as a DD, the Alsace, which has been my favourite BB for a long time, or the Jean Bart, the premium French Tier 9, which I recently bought for coal. So let's see, it's got to be almost finishing now. Their DDs are probably also trying to get the 2 near them. So we just picked up the buff, ship maneuverability and detectability. So the detectability has gone down to 5.4. If you see down the bottom, we got a little free, which is 3 stacks, 3 buffs in total we've got. So spotted there, which means there's a DD the other side of this island in the middle. I was going to try to find him. And also notice we got a Musashi over here that looks to be kind of, I don't know, I mean there's 2 battleships over there. This is the only one we can see. Just in case he's kind of splitting himself away, but my idea here was to try to tag this Yagumo, or at least kind of have give him a bit of a problem. And in the meantime, I'm kind of heading to this one here, which is the reload. That's the 5th one. It's your reload time. So the 5th buff that I said I would try to let you guys know when I remember it is the one that I'm heading to now. So I sent some torps through the smoke. I'm not expecting to kill anything. At this point, I'm just basically collecting buffs. The start of this, game mode, I think the first 5 minutes at least, everyone is just kind of situating themselves, picking up a couple of buffs. 7 smokes on the ship, so, get to the edge of this island and figure I can smoke and start raining some shells on these 2 BBs, maybe get some fires out. Keep an eye on that buff to the right, so I'm going to make sure I go over there and pick it up. I'm trying to get 2 stacks of it if I can. I've moved my way out of smoke, so when you get smoked, it lasts for a minute. Noobing your way out of it sucks because it doesn't last long. But the fact that I'm the only one spotting here, so when I tuck behind this, I can't see anything, kind of blows. That's 1 fire. We got a main battery. 1 buff seized. This main battery reload boosted, and we still got a guy to our right here that's gonna setting no, so he's just pick up that one. Another reload one. So we're kind of stacking the buffs up. I mean, as far as the mode is concerned, when you pick up one of those buffs, you get 20 points, your enemy loses 20 points. We can see we've already one battleship down, so we're already in a deficit. Although we picked up more buffs, we're a ship down, which is not good. So I'm trying to gauge here that this Shambar is pushing over to the healing cap one to try to get stacks of that. So my torps are almost up. I was going to torp over through the circle, figuring I can get some torps in on the Shambar while he's trying to get the heal buff, while I'm moving over towards the reload buff. There's a DD sitting in the cap, and the battleship pushing in. So we're 5 minutes in. Now it's time to a lot of these caps are starting to pop in the middle of the map, so people are starting to push a little bit. This DD, he's looking, God, he's actually pushing out towards the torps. He's just noticed I'm kind of late. Is he going to get hit? He did. We took him. And we still got torps going for the Jambar, so I didn't expect to hit a DD, but we took him. And we took 3 torps and 3 floods on the JB. 4 on the Jambar and 4 floods. Now he's probably going to put that flood out, I'd imagine. He's probably, yeah, he's repaired it already. But we got 4 torps into him, which is that is a big chunk of damage. So this buff's just almost here, and looking at the map here, there's this the FOBB, the Musashi. He's around the other side of this island, and he is static. Looks like he might have run into it. Torpedoes are like only 35 seconds out, and my radar locator is kind of showing me where he is, right? And there's like a buff appeared just behind him, so we just got to reload it. I'm thinking to myself, is this guy going to reverse into the cap? So I keep popping my torp launchers on him just to see if he's starting to slow down and reverse. And I figured, you know what, YOLO. Let's just go over here and try to get him inside and send torps to him. Jean-Bar has been burning, so after he put the flooding out with some fires up, so he's probably gonna drop. We've also dropped our St. Louis, so they're still ahead on ships. An 80-point lead as well. Jean-Bar is starting to heal, but this Musashi is here. If he's backing up, there he is. So at this point, it's like fuck. Smoke. Drop torps. So we've got 2 full sets of torps going towards a reversing Musashi that's 4k away. There's no way he can avoid them. He cannot slow down to avoid them. He is going to get wrecked. There's nothing he can really do about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 torps. 6 floods. Well, shit. That over doubled my damage. And now we've lost our other baby, and we just 3 destroyers left versus 4, and we're 80 points behind. I mean, I'm still relatively full health. The Kitakaze's half health, the Yugumo is full health, so they've got, you know, as I said a bit earlier, they have the radar. They've got a concept which is a radar, so he's probably radaring this guy. I mean, he's just finished after Jean-Bar. I don't know if he's lit up with radar or not, but the Kitakaze's running. Kronstadt is shifting because he's maybe anticipating torps. He's seeing some big torp wave coming in, which is pushing himself. I'm kind of sitting here thinking to myself, ideally I know when he comes around here I'm spotted, so I'm just gonna sit here. As soon as torp reloads are out, I'm gonna pop torps and move so I don't get spotted. Two kills, 130k damage at the moment. And we have now got the lead. Taking that Jean-Bar has actually pushed us into the lead a little bit. So, if that guy moved in a straight line or turns in to get behind the island, he will be spotted. I mean, he'll hit those torps. Oh my god, they look good. There's no way he's not dying to torps. Yeah, it was a high caliber achievement to go over 2 devastating strikes. 3 ships down, 146 damage. Yugumo's coming in. There's 3 DDs versus 2 at this point, and we've got the lead, so we've got this pretty secured. Well, should have this secured. You almost popped his smoke, but he is really, really low. So is our Kirikaze. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking to myself, screw it, I'm just going for it. Still have Hydro up for another 55 seconds, so it's like, let's go for it. Radio locator kind of is going to tell me if he's going to leave to smoke, as you're seeing the cone moving a little bit. And he's so low, and I'm still got so much health. If he appears, he hasn't got much chance. So you can see he's moving away. There he pops. I'm spotted, so he's popped into the cap, and yeah, he's got no health left. So finishing was kind of easy. So 4 left, 4 down. Oh, I'm meeting a pretty much full health Kirikaze as the last ship, and it's still 3 DDs versus 2, but at this point I'm getting pummeled by this guy. There's not too much I can do to really avoid him much. My consumer's down to 4.6, so he's hiding behind the Yugumo smoke. Both these other DDs are in a point that they can spot him, and I'm thinking to myself, Kraken. That's what I'm thinking right now, Kraken. In my first ranked game of the season. Will we get it? Let's see. So there he pops out. He's got more health than me. I'm trying to. I was in 2 minds whether or not to actually torp. I think, let's just say, popping torps out here, I think was the biggest mistake I made. I should have just carried on with my guns, but I'm keeping a spy while these other DDs are shooting at him. You know, there's no way he can win this game. It's a matter of, like, here. What am I doing here? Trying to get another set of torps out when he's got 5k health and I got 2k. He's down. I don't get the kill. You can see the shells going in. 100 health. We're gonna get pops. He's got 1700 health as I get pops. One of those DDs pick up the kill, and then we end with 4 kills and 160k. You can see the shells coming in. He'll get pops, and we will see you in the results screen. If we see here, 4 ships sunk, 16 torp hits, 53 gun hits, some incapacitates, 1 fire, 13 floods. If you look at the team score here, we see 23, 30 XP, like base XP. You know, very clear. Of the others, the other DDs. The DDs did good. Their poor little Jutland, I mean, he died so quick. I didn't even see him die. I mean, I think he went on the far side, the opposite side of where I'm going, where I went, and he died so quickly. Bit like our Iowa. I didn't see our Iowa die either. So we check out the detailed report. You can see 162k damage. 132 of it almost was with torpedoes. Now, most of those torps mine, I think 9 of those torps were hit this reversing Musashi, and that guy, he must have face palmed so hard. And 1 fire which ran 10k damage. That was on the jump bar at the beginning. We actually managed 13 floods, but only did a little bit of damage just because most of the floods hit ships that we sunk. But we sunk the Musashi for 67k damage. So 67k damage with just the torpedoes there. 16 counter Kronstadt, 10 counter Jutland. The Jutland I don't remember seeing, but obviously I did because I did 10k damage to him. 8 on the Yugumo, 54 on the John Bart, and the Kirikaze was 8k. Oh, the Jutland, is that the one we torped at the beginning? It must have been the first one we torped, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So that wasn't a bad game. This is a good introduction to my rank season. I've had a couple more since then. I've not done too many of this rank season. I got to rank 10 so far, and I've been doing it a little bit on and off around as well as doing the Chinese New Year stuff and trying to play some CVs. But thank you guys for watching another Warships video. If you enjoy these, feel free to let me know. I'm trying to do them a bit more regularly. So links down in the description below. Feel free to like, subscribe, follow me in all of the places down in the description. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.